We're going to get started, though, with NBC News correspondent Jay Gray, who is live in Port Lavaca, Texas, which is in the direct path of the storm. Jay, good morning. First, what is the weather like there now? What are officials telling people to brace for in the coming hours?
Yeah, and Savannah, we're getting a bit of a lull right now. We continue to see some of the gusts that are upwards of 60 miles an hour or so, but the rain has stopped for this point. It's not over by any means. As you talk about, this storm has made landfall, and we've seen heavy rain. We've seen strong winds. I just watched about 30 minutes ago power transformers popping one after the other. We don't have power here. They're close to 150,000 without power right now in the strike zone. And that's only going to magnify as we talk about. This is a storm that has moved on shore. It's rotating counterclockwise, as you know. And so we'll begin to get those bands coming back through with more rain, more winds. And water's really going to be the big issue now. You talked about Houston. They're going to see some heavy rains over the next several hours. It's an area prone to flooding. We've seen serious flooding there before, and it's something that it wouldn't be a surprise if we have that a bit later today. Look, we've have areas across this region that have already had 6 inches of rain. Now they're going to see 2 to 4 every hour. There are flash flood warnings in effect. We also know that there are some tornado warnings in effect, and that's what you often see in these storms. The storm moves onshore, and then you start to see these tornado warnings pop up. So, again, just because this storm has made landfall does not mean it's over. In fact, in many areas, it's just the opposite.
Jay, what's the biggest concern for the people who live there as we move forward here? What are you hearing from residents?
Yeah, I think it's the water, first of all, and all of the rain that we're going to continue to see, and flooding, which is, a major problem in this part of the country. There are a lot of people who've moved to higher ground, moved to areas outside of the strike zone. And so for them, the idea is getting back in and seeing what's happened. That's going to take some time as well. And what authorities are saying is don't rush back. There's no need to get back. Many areas are without power. There's nothing you can do here. So they're saying be patient. Let this thing pass. If there's any good news, Savannah, it's that this storm is moving at about 10 miles an hour. So it's moving at a pretty good clip.
Absolutely. Jay, did people there listen to those warnings to evacuate?
I think in the immediate Port Lavaca area, several did. They got out of the way. I think overall across the region, I'm not sure they did. This developed pretty quickly, and for so long, this area was not a part of the cone. This wasn't an area they thought was going to be dramatically affected. That changed very quickly, and I think a lot of people decided, well, I'm going to ride this thing out. What officials are saying, if that's what you chose to do, understand that you're doing that at your own risk. Make sure you have plenty of food. Make sure that you charge your phones and other devices because you're going to lose power. And at the height of this storm, which some still haven't got to yet, we're not going to send people in to try and pull you out. We're not going to put first responders in harm's way if you made that decision to stay. And so right now, that's what's happening with a lot of people across this region. They're riding it out.
Jay Gray.
As the rain, Savannah, begins to pick up as we get another band move through.
Absolutely. Well, Jay Gray, stay safe. We'll talk to you in just a little bit. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.